definitely. And wear your mask.
Yeah.
God damn it, wear your mask.
Yeah, wear it. Don't just wear it as an accessory. Wear it on your face.
Yeah. I have it, like, you won't believe how many times I had to tell people to wear their mask, and they don't listen. They walk away from their table and they don't wear their mask, and I have to constantly remind them. So please, if you're listening and go to a restaurant or go anywhere where you have to be seated to take off your mask, please do so, and then please do so, wear it when you're going to the bathroom or interacting with other people at another table. Because
Diego, do you have any news for us this week?
I have like two.
Okay.
So I bought I don't know if you guys have I don't know if you have played Wesley or you, James, but I started playing Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. I was going to talk about it on the last episode I was in, but how about that storyline, man? So amazing, well done.
Very cinematic.
I mean, it just made me want to. I just played that game all over again, just to beat it all over again. But it's such a good game. If you guys haven't bought it, obviously some people that bought it their pre-order ones have to pay like $100 and something to get like that Scorpion mask or like early collection release. And then now it's like for $70, I think so. $70.
Oh, they still have it available?
Yeah.
You can still get the mask?
I saw it in either PlayStation or Xbox. They were like $70. And also Warner Brothers, their gaming studio has a promo that's going on right now where they're selling every game that they have for 40 or 70% off.
Wow.
That's interesting. That's some other game news that I know we have our own segment for that, but something that you just brought up totally reminded me. AT&T, they are the current owners of Warner Brothers now. They are looking to drop their gaming segment of Warner Brothers. So that might be the reason why they're kind of lowering the prices on all their games right now.
Wow, that would suck. They own NetherRealm helps them, which is like their Mortal Kombat counterpart, which is stupid because again, it was like the whole thing. I don't know if it's just because like it's not profitable, but I don't know if that's why they pressured NetherRealms to do something in that sense to like maybe get the game going even further to get more people. Was this planned already? But hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully,
yeah. Hopefully they're able to keep it.
Yeah, and then also it's kind of a wrestling related news. WWE just got their first coronavirus, their first talent coronavirus this week. So
oh wow!
Developing talents. Had just been tested positive for coronavirus early this morning. At the time of recording, we still don't know who it is, but from what I'm told, they are doing emergency coronavirus tests on every single superstar in the Performance Center, and also it's funny because they've been having live crowds, but the live crowd is just development.
Yeah.
And it's just they took that from AEW where they have the talent, but the talent's also like, like they're actually cheering. I don't know, it looks so fake in WWE, but it looks so real in AEW. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Like, it's crazy that people think that this pandemic it's over and stuff, with everything that's going on in the world, and which is unfortunate, everything that's been going on. And thankfully we have vigilante people out there that are filming some of these gentlemen and women who are being tyrants in our communities, bro. And Even though I told my friends, I know I wanted to say this before we change segments, but like I even told one of my friends, like even though I've never had a really negative interaction with a police officer or anything, like that doesn't excuse the fact that like it does. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. Like I've seen it happen, and I've seen it happen numerous times, and I've talked about it numerous times, bro. And it's just people are fed up with all this bullshit,
Yeah.
People are fed up with the shit that they encounter every day, and it's systematically racism, bro. It's not anything out of the ordinary that this is, Like, it's just the fact that, like, now people have a phone, people have a recording device to show the world,
Right.
And with all these terrible things going on, it just sucks that this year was just like a culmination of everything. Like everything that's terrible in humanity is coming out,
Yeah, it's been a rough one,
and
to say the least.
Yeah, and I know it wasn't. I thank you guys for those powerful 2 podcasts that you guys released last week and the week before that. It really helped. I know it helped a lot of people, even though like people sometimes don't show it. But I know it was comforting to hear a perspective from different angles of life. Because we all come from different walks, bro. But our love for movies and music, what bonds us together. And that's what we're trying to show the world. Like, it doesn't matter. I think Morgan Freeman said, if you want to end racism, stop calling me a black man and I'll stop calling you a white man. And, we're just friends, It doesn't matter how we grew up, It's just a matter of, like, once you find common ground with someone, that's it. Like, that's how you create love and peace and harmonious friendships.
Yeah, I feel like people forget that the color of your skin is just it's a pigment, it's science. It's not, we're not in a video game and we get to pick what race, we are. This isn't StarCraft or something like that, and we don't pick the hand that we're dealt. We're just kind of dealing with it. And that's everybody, So let's just be nice to each other. And
exactly.
That's why I say proudly to everybody, I unfortunately can't vote, but you guys can. So go vote. Like hopefully in a year I'll be able to. But, you guys go vote. Go handle your stuff, dude. Go do this for not just for residents that can't vote, but for everybody, dude. For your homie that's here illegally, bro. For your homie that people say that he doesn't have a voice, like, please go help them out, because that's the person that's gonna appreciate you more, because you fought for what you and them believe,
Mm-hmm.
It's not a matter of it's not a matter about race or anything. It's a matter of we need to be humanized to who we are, and we need to stop doing I feel like the coronavirus did. It just killed off a bunch of the things that we were obviously desensitized at the time, and now we're getting the blunt truth, and a lot of people can't handle, and a lot of people don't want to see it, but it has to be said, and it has to be documented so we don't forget.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to say that, and put it out there because I wasn't on the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And
all right, Rex, coming up.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
All right, James.
All right, so I have 2 Ricks. One of them I just actually watched today. It's I think it just came out this year. Black and Blue. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that.
I have. It's on Stars.
It's a really good one. Star. Yeah. It's a really, really good movie, and it's very fitting for, very relevant for what's going on right now in terms of, dirty cops, I mean, police just killing people because, and that whole, everything that's going on right now. It's a very relevant movie. I'd highly recommend watching that. Tyrese is in it. Frank Grillo. The main actress, I don't know her name, but she's in a ton of stuff. I've seen her a million times. Naomi Harris. She's in it. She's great in it. She's the main character. And it's an awesome movie. I think I highly recommend checking that out. Like Wes said, it is on Stars, I do believe what you said. So check that out if you have Stars to try to watch it, or try to get the 7-day free trial if you have time to watch that.
Yeah.
And then my other one is I know it's another it's a movie that Wes wanted to wreck too, because I think we pretty much watched it around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's The King of Staten Island. It's a great movie, awesome movie by directed by Judd Apatow, starring Pete Davidson.
Pete helped write it,
Aunt
right?
May. Yeah.
Marissa.
He actually helped to write it. He actually, Marissa Tomei, right?
Yeah, yes.
And he actually produced it as well, or co-produced it. So I thought that's pretty amazing. And I know I've seen a few interviews with him, and he that's more what he's wanting to do in the future is to and kind of be behind the camera instead of in front of it. But I think he does a great job in this movie. He was great in the other movie that was on it's a Hulu original, I do believe.
Big Time Adolescence.
Big Time Adolescence, yeah. I saw that right. I mean, I think the day it came out, so that was amazing too. But The King of Staten Island, it's like I think Judd Apatow said Pete plays like 80% of his real self, and it's I know Pete actually said it's kind of like a love letter to his. And I know he said that Marissa was like she acts just like my mom in real life. So it's really cool to watch that, and it was a really good movie. Watch it if you have time. It's available for
VOD, right?
Download.
I have one this week, and it's called Detroit.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It's on Hulu. Yeah, for a lot of people that don't know what happened, actually, never mind, too. For a lot of people that don't know what happened is that with this, also that it goes along with what the current topic is in the world currently, with the rioting and the police brutality. What a great movie, man! Really, it's a barbaric, terrifying movie to watch, but it speaks the truth, and it was well done. The cinematography in this and the acting in this, wonderful, man.
It's John Boyega, right?
I was surprised to see him in this. I totally forgot, but he comes out in the trailer. I was like, oh, that is him.
That's a really good movie.
That's done by Catherine Bigelow, who did Point Break. Yeah.
And then my next one is they released it on the Netflix's A Joke channel. Dave Chappelle's 846.
Oh yeah.
Special that it's not for people that expect it to be funny. Yeah, there's funny aspects there, but it's like if you want to hear somebody just dictate like history, current history, and history in itself, go watch that. Dave Chappelle. I've been listening to and rewatching a lot of his stuff, and it's just like he speaks powerful words, man. Dave Chappelle's a really intelligent individual, and I don't think people give him the credit to how smart he is because of how hilarious his stuff is. But that guy's on a whole nother level, dude.
Yeah, definitely. That dude's a goat.
Yeah. And that's it, man.
Nice. All right, I have two.